These days, America's labor shortage is getting trashy. Garbage piled up on curbs, out in the street, and in many places not getting picked up, at least not on time. Sanitation departments report they just don't have enough workers. Between COVID outbreaks and employees taking better paying jobs elsewhere, it's been nearly impossible to find enough people to take the trash away. Here's CNBC's Kate Rogers.
From San Diego to Fort Wayne to Philadelphia, garbage has been piling up. Sanitation departments struggling to keep up. The industry was short workers before COVID, and then with Omicron, it got worse.
We recognized that the combination of more trash associated with the holidays and the very transmissible Omicron variant was going to lead to staffing shortages. And we urged municipal officials and haulers to be prepared for this. Some were, and unfortunately, some weren't.
The Solid Waste Association of North America says some local governments are up to 20% short on workers they need. This includes drivers, sanitation collectors, and mechanics for the trucks.
It's challenging in the current market environment to attract new drivers or new helpers.
The city of Philadelphia is looking for about 90 more workers to be fully staffed. It's facing a perfect storm. Fewer workers and more trash from all the people staying at home.
It became even worse when the pandemic hit, when people began to stay home. We generated about 30% more trash than we would normally collect. And it's just to give you an idea of what that looks like. That's an extra day and a half of trash each week that we would have to collect with our existing resources. So it was a challenge.
Workers like James LAWRIMORE in Philly are putting in longer days, but he says there's an upside.
The positive is that you get to meet people in the community. You get to walk around and help people up and, clean the streets up that need to be cleaned up. And the benefits is real good.
Omicron is starting to recede in places where shortages were persisting, and that means service is getting back up to speed. But there's still a long-term recruitment problem, and drivers in some particular locations are being lured away to Amazon as it requires the same CDL as driving the garbage truck. Big bonuses and pay hikes are being paid out in certain areas to lure talent, and some cities like Chattanooga even trying to compete by increasing pay for sanitation drivers by 40%.